Habari ya kila mtu. That is our Swahili way of asking how is everyone. I hope that you have been well, you have been kept of the Lord. I hope that the Lord is good in your life and you're seeing his goodness. Yes, the Lord is always good. I just pray that we may allow him to open our eyes to see his goodness in our lives, that we may be able to count his blessings upon our lives and be an encouragement to ourselves. I just wanted to share something that I've been learning and noticing, and I think it's something that keeps going on and on in my life. Like I mentioned in one of the videos, is that God has given me the gift of encouragement, and it's a beautiful gift because you encourage people and you see how the Lord is working in their lives. I don't say but, because that would mean there's something wrong with the gift. I don't say but. I have also seen what happens in my life when I don't use that gift. There are times when I probably maybe have an issue. Maybe I'm thinking about our finances as a family and thinking we need more money, or I'm thinking about my marriage and I'm thinking maybe we need to do more, or I'm thinking about my child, or I'm thinking about these issues of life that I keep thinking about, and sometimes I start finding myself in places where I am now getting so self-centered and so self-focused, and I start wallowing in those thoughts in not a good way. It's not in a way that encourages my spirit or my heart. It's in a way that keeps discouraging me, and I start asking myself these questions. Am I a good mother? Am I a good wife? Am I a good... And I get to moments where I start getting so low. So I realized, it's not like I realized and I changed, it's something that is work in progress, that the Lord is working in my life. That when I am busy getting so lost in self and thinking about self and thinking how things are not happening well for me, that the Lord needs to step in, I realize that most of the times when that happens in my life, there's usually someone that I was supposed to be encouraging. There's someone that I was supposed to reach out to and encourage and just hold their hands and help them to walk through a situation. But I gave the enemy an opportunity to make me so focused on self that I ignored that silent, still voice in me that just kept asking me, have you checked on someone? I ignored it because I was very busy, wallowing in my thoughts and my, desires and my needs and my wants. And so I just wanted to share this to encourage you that in the seasons we are in, because in life we are in seasons. Some are celebration moods, some are victorious ones, some are battles lost, some are journeys we are going through that are rough, some are journeys that we are going through and seeing God's victory. And it is very easy to get lost in ourselves during those seasons. Yet, it is also so hard to think that we can do anything, that we can offer anything when we are going through the seasons that we are going through. The reality is that in our seasons, we are the best placed people to minister to others who are going through those same seasons. To be able to reach out with compassion and empathy and the love of God to those who could be experiencing the same things we are experiencing. It doesn't mean that we assume or ignore the fact that we also have needs. It's in a way, a very strange way through which God also ministers to us. Because I realized that just looking at my life, I realized that the days that I'm like over the moon happiest, and I'm going through a season, are when I decide to reach out to someone. I decide to find out how is someone doing, are they eating, are they happy, how is your marriage, how are things in your life. I realized that when I decide to do that, somehow God comes in and puts a peace and a joy in my heart through the season that I am in. So let me encourage you. God has called you in a special way. You have a gifting that God has put in you. And very many times the devil might fight it by making sure that you no longer focus on other people who are supposed to benefit from your gift, but instead focus on self and get lost in your season. And it is not easy, even as I say that. But I know that when we choose to just lift our eyes and listen into God telling us, have you checked on so and so? I know that when we choose to do that, God gives us a certain grace that enables us to minister to others. And when we are done, we realize, oh my, there is so much joy and fulfillment and peace that has met the season that I'm in that I couldn't have gotten if I had not ministered to someone else. So today, reach out to someone. May you encourage them. May you bless them. Find out how they are doing in their seasons. And as you water others, God will water you, for the glory and honor of his holy name. I'll read for you a verse in Romans chapter 8, verse 28 from NIV version. It says, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. In all things. Some are very painful, some are very hard, some are very exciting, and some are very, very good. In all things. When you're happy, when you're sad, when you're just quiet, when you're loud, in all those seasons, God does beautiful things if we allow him to do so through us and in us. So I encourage you, go out, reach out, be an encouragement to someone else, and may the love of God be shared through us. Enjoy your day. God bless you so much.